$1,000 XRP, 5,000 XRP, even $10,000 XRP. You've probably heard the predictions, you've seen the clickbait, and maybe, just maybe, you're wondering, what if they're right? What if I hold just enough XRP to retire? Well, let's calm ourselves down just for a minute and focus on making profits in 2025. Today, I'm breaking it all down. No hype, no fluff. How much XRP you'd actually need to retire. But first, we'll look at what price targets are realistic and how to use this bull run to change your life. Part 1. Why crazy XRP predictions don't help you. Let's be honest, some of the predictions out there are just, well, pure madness, if you want my humble opinion. You've got YouTubers saying XRP is going to $10,000, others saying $50,000, and you'll see it all over X. The worrying thing for me is that many investors will get sucked in and will forget about or ignore focusing on fundamentals, like spending time working out a profit-taking strategy aligned with your risk tolerance and your financial goals. Here's the thing they don't tell you. At $1,000 XRP, the total market cap would be over $100 trillion. That's more than the entire world's GDP. At $10,000, you're talking about $1 quadrillion. That's not just moon talk, that's Mars talk. You will get people saying market cap doesn't matter. I'm sorry, but I have to disagree. Market cap at this moment in time does matter. And I get it. Those titles with crazy price predictions get clicks, but they also give people a false sense of hope. Instead of planning, they're daydreaming. Instead of taking profits, they're waiting for magic numbers that may never come. I've done it, trust me. Back in 2017, 2018, I spent a lot of time daydreaming with no plan in place, and it done nothing for me. In fact, I lost most of the money I invested. Part 2, what's your actual goal? Let's change direction for a minute. Forget how much XRP you need to retire, just for now. We'll get to the good stuff in a little bit. Just ask yourself this, what's your real goal? What's your real goal this bull run? Because for most of us, it's not about becoming a crypto millionaire, even though it is possible depending on how much you've actually been able to invest and how long you've been in the market for. For me, it's about freedom. It's about paying off debt, maybe even starting a little business, buying your first house or upgrading the one you've got, giving your kids a better future. Personally, I'm not waiting for some huge number. My goal is to use my crypto profits to help my daughters out with uni fees, make a fuss on my wife and my mum. Then I want to pay off my mortgage if it goes to plan. And I might even have enough to finally sort out my garden. We bought our home 12 years ago and we've always had a less than average garden, especially compared to some of the other gardens on our estate. And beyond that, my intention is to go full time with this channel and my crypto community over on school, so I can help other investors with my 24 years of experience. On that note, if you want a bit more help with crypto, you can join my community. Have a look in the description below. And as always, this video doesn't contain any financial advice. I'm just trying to help you with my experience. Part 3, how to play it smart. A big part of crypto for me is not timing the market, it's time in the market. Now, because of the case with the SEC, I didn't want to know about XRP for a few years. But a friend of mine, Andy, convinced me to get into XRP at the start of 2023. I got in below 50 cents, so I'm sat here happy with Andy. Happy he convinced me to do my research and invest into XRP. Andy is someone who's been a calming influence on me and my crypto journey. He does serious research before investing, and in the case of XRP, it's paid off for him. So this is how to play it, in my opinion, not to gamble on some random meme coin. For me, if that's your plan, you may as well stick to the lottery. If you want to win in crypto, you do your research and you invest with money you can afford to invest with. And if you really want to win, you learn the 4-year crypto cycle. On that note, if you want to know how I've been investing over the last 4 years, see below for a recent video. So if you got into XRP a few years ago, you were up and have made serious profit. I will be giving you cash out strategy, serious focus. Take some profits out and maybe buy some property or look at other physical assets like gold or maybe silver. Even if you do believe some of the crazy prices I mentioned at the start of the video, take maybe 50% out over the next few months and keep 50% longer term to back up your conviction. Just don't wait for a huge price target of like $30 or even $50. It might get to like $20 in 2025 and then crash. Then you sat around waiting and hoping, and you might have to wait another 4 years to take profits. And remember, crypto profits make a big difference, like taking the pressure off because of the cost of living. Smart investing is about timing and discipline, not chasing fairy tales. The biggest lesson I want you to take from today is the importance of taking profits. If you want to know how I'm thinking about it, see below. Profit taking has been my main focus in crypto now for over 6 months, and I've done several videos on this very important part of crypto. Part 4, realistic price targets for XRP. So let's talk numbers, realistic ones. Here's what's possible for XRP in this bull run. $3, this has already been proven. $5, very, very doable if sentiment and adoption grow. I can see it flying past this figure, to be honest. $10, maybe if we get CBDC adoption, Ripple wins big, the XRP ETF gets approved, and the market explodes. For me personally, I think it gets somewhere between $10 and $20. But I'm very bullish on XRP, and it's one of my biggest positions, and I do have a lot of confirmation bias. So take my opinion with a pinch of salt. With crypto, you've got to make your own mind up based on your own research, and let's not pretend XRP is hitting $1,000 overnight. So what should you do? You should set tiered profit-taking targets. Let's say you get in at $1. In that scenario, you could take some profit at $3, more at $5, and maybe a bit at $10 if it gets there. This way, you're never left holding your bag. This could mean you've sold 50% and you're holding 50% long term. This isn't an exact science, by the way. It's just to give you some ideas. Part 5, the retirement maths. Let's be honest. Okay, let's actually calculate it. Let's say your goal is to generate 40,000 per year in retirement. Using the 4 to 5% rule, you'd need about 800,000 saved. That could be pounds or dollars or whatever your fiat currency is in the country you live in. Now let's backtrack and see what price of XRP gets you there. If XRP is $10, you'd need 80,000 XRP. At $5, you'd need 160,000 XRP. At $3, nearly 270,000 XRP. That's a serious amount, and most people don't hold that much. And that's why retiring solely off XRP might not be realistic for most. But, and this is huge, you don't need to retire fully for crypto to make a huge impact. Even turning 10,000 at 50,000 can mean paying off your car, clearing student loans, or any other debt you have, funding a year off work, investing into other income streams like property, for example. Yes, anything is possible in crypto. I've seen this for myself in 2021. All I'm saying is just try and manage your expectations and really focus on actually taking profits this year. Part 6, your bull run action plan. So, how do you actually win in this cycle? Here's what you could do. A little example. 1. Set clear profit targets based on your buy-in price. 2. Take profits in layers. Don't get greedy. 3. Use those profits to improve your life, like pay down debt, buy income generating assets, invest in yourself or your business, DCA back in during the next bear market. This isn't a casino, this is your future we're talking about. So please take it seriously. And if you play it smart, XRP could be part of a real wealth building strategy, not just a retirement fantasy. Summary. So, how much XRP do you really need to retire? Well, maybe it's not about hitting a magic number. Maybe it's about using XRP and crypto in general to get a little closer to financial freedom each cycle. If you've got a goal, a plan, and the discipline to follow through, you're already ahead of 99% of the market. If you found this video helpful, hit the like button and comment below what's your XRP strategy in this bull run. Hopefully you've got value, subscribe, all the good stuff. And like I said, if you need help and support with your crypto, see below in the description and you can join my crypto community over on School.